Yeah, I'm ready.
Mr. Wilson.
Mr. Warrens, how's it going today, my friend?
I mean,
Look at this.
it's about 100 degrees. I don't care.
It doesn't matter, does it?
It looks absolutely gorgeous on the courses here. Yeah, I'm having a great time.
It's beautiful here. And of course, I'm always afraid that camera is going to fall because, well, we've
You
had
know,
that happen once or twice.
it
But
happens. We're going to be okay.
so I guess we're going to call this what? Golf cart talk?
Golf Cart Talk, episode 12.
I can't believe we're actually here. We have spoken about this for a very long time and have dreamt about
The
it. And
podcast has been going on since about December, but
yeah,
we've been talking about this trip or a trip like this probably for the last, I don't know, 10 years or so.
easily.
So, we've done some little trips in the past, but this is definitely a whole new,
It's a different level.
yeah. I mean, this is crazy. We're
It's a
here.
different level.
We're going to be out here for the month. These views, these holes are just absolutely gorgeous.
So we are in the confines of the PGA West community. We are just inside the Arnold Palmer private golf course. That's where these homes are located at. We're going to just take a little drive and have a little chit chat. Now, for those of you who have been following along for a while, you realize that I have had the opportunity to come here and play multiple times. However, for Joseph, this is your first time here. So, this is the first time in California, first time in the desert. I know what I felt like when I got here for the first time.
That's the first conversation we need to have, right? I mean,
Yeah,
for me, this is huge. I haven't taken a vacation in a while for myself.
for a while.
So just being able to get out and do something that I've wanted to do for a long time is just huge. Check something off the bucket list, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely.
Uh, I've flown on some planes before, but that was small little hops from Baltimore to, the Northeast. So I was, on the plane for an hour, so it wasn't anything crazy. So this was my first trip across country, first trip to the West Coast. Yeah, a lot of firsts. I am ecstatic. I'm loving it here. It's gorgeous. We're in the desert. The mountains, as you can see, are all around us, and it's just amazing. So you just take a breath and take a look and just really having a great time. But yeah, a lot of firsts for me, but it's been great. So travel day for me was yesterday. I left at about 2:30. I was up because I got to be there early.
Of course, you have to.
But yeah, I was on the plane. We left around 6:30, and I got here. What was it, like 1, 2 o'clock West Coast time?
Yeah,
It was a long day.
very long day for you. I know what that was like. I know what it was
Managed to
like for
cook
me.
a delicious steak last night.
My God, you are the best camp cook ever.
Steak by the mountain. It was just insane. Had ourselves some delicious broccoli. The produce is incredible. We went to just a basic grocery
Mhm.
store. Didn't go anywhere fancy, and the produce was just insane already.
I'm telling you, it's just a different way.
You guys can check it out. The mountain ranges here are just beautiful. The courses are
Yep.
actually behind the houses here.
Didn't see the turn signal.
Oh, man, friendly as can be. That's been one of the best things. It's definitely a little bit slower here,
Slower pace
which
of
is
life, which
great.
is fantastic
Everyone has
for
been
us.
extremely friendly that we run into.
Very
So
nice. Yeah.
if you haven't checked out on the socials, we went out earlier today and we picked up the putter of doom.
I'm not looking forward to this at
That was a
all.
great experience. We had a great time.
Well, hey, for those of you who may never have been here, if you look to our left, that would be the private clubhouse here at PGA
Hmm.
West. To our right is hole number 17 of the Arnold Palmer private course. To the left is the finishing hole, number 18. That would be on the right-hand side of the pond or lake, whichever you want to call it. But it is absolutely stunningly beautiful here, Joe.
And that's all I can say. I mean, it's, we were talking yesterday a little bit. We drove around when we got in. Bob drove me around a little bit last night. Gracious of our host to have left the golf cart for us to be able to take it through the community and everything. It's
Yes,
great to
very
have.
much so.
And we can do this. We were sitting out earlier today talking about the episode. We were like, hey, let's go out and just film the
Take a
cart
drive. Yeah,
because
take a drive.
I think that really represents what we're trying to do here. And it's, as you can see, as we're going around, it's beautiful. It's laid back. It's quiet. Everyone's been friendly. Everywhere you look is a beautiful view.
It's a different way of life.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's a different way of life. And we are fortunate enough to be able to experience this for an entire month.
I think that's the key, right? Again, we get to do this for a month. That's been the plan. That's been the goal. That's what we have everything planned out for. So we're here. We got here last night, and today I'm doing pretty good, but still recovering a little bit from the jet lag and all that fun stuff. But settling pretty good. We actually did hit balls today. We
We
went and took out
did.
in the putter of doom. We hit some balls.
Shockingly, I'm feeling confident, to
I
be
feel
quite
great.
honest with you.
I can easily go out and shoot 105. Like, I feel awesome.
So we do have some
Some
play
play on the
here
course
on the
here.
left-hand side, as you can see. I'll drive by slow, see if we can catch some of the action.
Oh, we got some coming up out of the
Have
bunkers.
somebody coming up out of the bunker. See if we can find,
Ooh, looks like he already played on
he's
the
already
one.
played out. Looks like we got the guy there chipping. Well done.
Beautiful.
Oh, that was a beautiful chip. It laid up there at least 2 feet.
So yeah, so we went out today. We hit up a place called Golf Alley. Gracious to them because they took care of Bob's
Oh my
clubs
gosh,
earlier in the
yes.
week for us. It's their downtime. I shouldn't say downtime. They had club repairs going on,
Yeah, they
but
did.
it's their off season. So
Shockingly, I had 2 ferrules on both of my wedges, my 60 and 56. The ferrules were slipping.
well, if you'd stop hitting,
Well, I know if I would
wedges
chunk
ball
and
against
everything,
every
like,
fair.
that's just me. But anyway, beside the point, what I'm trying to get at, Joseph, is that they were able to repair both of those clubs, and I was able to get 16 clubs regripped. 16 clubs regripped
Yes, sir.
because I brought them all. Because in Panama, it's kind of
There's no substitute.
non-existent. So I was fortunate enough to be able to bring all my clubs with me and get some work done that needed to be done desperately to them. And I'm not sure if this is what course this is here on the left. This is either the Nicholas private course or possibly the Wisecoff course. I'm not 100% sure because I have never played this particular course. So
But again, just stunning layout.
it's just beautiful.
So again, we talked about it a little bit earlier on the podcast. This community was built to be kind of the Myrtle Beach of the West, really. They wanted it to be the golf capital of the West Coast for everyone to come out and play and just be a destination spot for golf.
Hey, look, at the end of the day, their tagline is the Western home of golf in America. And truly, it
Yeah,
is.
they've created that. And what's great is you can tell they planned it really well and everything was planned for golf from the
Yes.
beginning. You can see how the holes were cut out into what was already there. It's very,
Yeah. Some more golf here on the left, or I'm sorry, on our right. My apologies.
he can't hold his hands up.
No, it's the one that looks like an L. I keep telling my wife, the one that looks like an L, that's your left. But technically, we do have golf here on the left. Currently, right now, as I was able to fumble through that, and that's a beautiful looking hole there on the right. Stunning, stunning.
So we were out today. We got the putter of doom. We were able to stop by. They have an awesome facility that runs the first tee program down here. Just a gorgeous little facility. They had a nice small driving range with some short game areas and some instruction areas and a little actually executive course as
Little
well.
executive course, little par
So
three executive
yeah,
course.
shout out there. That was great. So we went and hit some balls today there and feel pretty good. And checked out another place that does some refurbished balls. I wanted to check out some things for
Seven Brothers, if I
yeah.
remember correctly. Seven Brothers Golf.
Yep.
And shout out to them as well. They treated us very well there and brand
They
new
moved into.
location. And hey, if you happen to be in the Coachella Valley when playing golf, my advice would be if you don't care if that golf ball has been hit once before and ended up in a lake or a pond, you're going to save a ton of money by going to Seven Brothers Golf.
And I just thought we were buying your balls back is what I basically
Yeah,
figured we were doing. So
more than likely, and at the end of the day, the reality is for what you paid for those balls,
that was great.
that was a decent
Yeah.
price,
Yeah. Yeah. We're going to go out. We're going to game 'em, we're going to play them. And I'm probably going to get some for practice for the team for the short game area.
I tend to agree. You probably should
So we'll probably check that out. And, always thinking about the kids. So
try to
trying to
anyway.
spoil them a little bit.
It's one of the things, when you had approached me and said, "Hey, why don't you come on out and help me, you know, with the golf team there at the school district?" I was not knowing what to think about it, but I'm glad I did it. And it's to see the look on their faces when they hit that shot that actually that they've been working on for a
Mhm.
while. That's always good.
Absolutely. Yeah, we had a great. We know a few of you guys have seen some episodes and have been following along. So shout out to you guys. Reach out, say hi.
And we would love to hear from you.
So great times. But yeah, you can see great menus here, great facilities. Houses are amazing. It's gorgeous. Like we said, everything's well manicured. We'll be coming up on some more golf here in a minute or two. But how are you feeling? You've been out here. You had an
I
out burger already.
I've eaten an In-N-Out burger. It snuck up on me because my system's not used to having that type of food after being in the jungle for as long as I've been. but it's just one of those things. It's just a wonderful opportunity to be able to get. We try to. We're driving a little slow here on the golf cart because we don't want to have
Make anyone
anything
mad.
go nuts, and this golf cart actually can cruise pretty fast. There's no governor on it. We found that out last evening as we were driving around. We were kind of quite impressed with how fast this thing goes. But no, it's forgot where we were on. Oh, the kids, yeah, the kids and the
All those
golf
guys.
team and all those guys. It's yeah, it's good to give back. It's always good to give back and to see the facial expressions, and it's about paying it forward.
I don't even know what to say.
And
It's so pretty out here.
here's the thing, when we're driving through these neighborhoods, I'm looking at these places going, which one do I want? If I had an unlimited amount of money,
When
which
or
I
if I
don't,
hit the lottery.
if I do hit the lottery, which one would I
We're
want to
retiring,
have?
and this is where we're coming. Yes.
Because this is just
Sorry, mom,
stunning.
dad.
And there
See the
are
mountains there. Oh,
multiple pools throughout the community as well.
those are my favorite view. I just can't.
The Santa Rosa Mountains are there to the right-hand side of us, but, no, it was like last night we had after dinner, we had, stepped outside and sky is just as clear as can be, and
Checking out the
we
stars.
had stars,
Me being the nerdy science teacher I am, I pulled out the
Oh,
astronomy app and we started looking at Jupiter and some of the stars that were out last night. It's gorgeous.
it was absolutely stunning, and then at night here, the mountains the Santa Rosa Mountains that are closest to the golf community, they light those up at night.
Mhm.
It's absolutely stunning. And if we're lucky enough, we'll remember to take some video of that later here in the month as well, because again, we still have an entire month here,
Yeah.
Joseph. This is day number 2 of you and I being
Hmm.
here.
We've already hit
And
golf balls,
oh
which
my
is
God, it's
first round of golf tomorrow.
and we are playing at what facility tomorrow?
I believe we are Firecliff tomorrow.
Firecliff, yes, over at the Marriott property
Mhm.
there. Yes.
So we have a 2:30 tee time, I believe. So we'll be out playing there. Be a little warm, but
It's not a
I've
big
had
deal.
we've been talking about it a little bit. We've woke up in the morning, went out, had coffee and everything, and hanging out outside. And I totally understand the want to go out, in that early tea time, six
Yeah.
6:30 in the morning. But again, I think you're only getting really 4, 5, maybe 6 holes. I guess if you're going out by yourself, you might be able to get 9 in, but
You can probably get a good 9 in if you're by yourself, but,
you're getting a few holes of really good weather before it starts heating up. I mean,
yeah,
I said I'd rather go out when it's a little bit warmer and let it
finish
get
when it gets a little
yeah,
cooler.
let it get cooler throughout the round a little bit.
I agree with you on that.
So we're gonna test that theory out and figure out the
We
best tee
we
time as well while we're out
yeah,
here.
we may be totally wrong on that,
Probably
you know,
100% not correct on this. I have a feeling.
that, hey, you learn, but trial by fire, my friend, trial by fire.
Absolutely, we've already started hydrating, of course.
We have been pre-gaming with Gatorade and
Mhm.
electrolytes for quite some time now,
Yeah,
and, I'm feeling good about tomorrow.
I'm so. We're talking about possibly going tonight, depending on how we feel. Maybe heading out to Light to India. We'll see how everything goes. But yeah, definitely tomorrow we're going to be out playing around the golf. First round. You want to talk about numbers?
My gosh. Yeah, we can talk numbers. I
I guess
mean,
competition too.
well, yeah, we should talk about the
I'm
competitions.
not going to break 90. I'm just
Well,
going to be so giddy and excited, not how
no,
far I'm hitting anything. That
no, it's going to be a little different because of how things are. We got a truck here behind us. I'm going to
away.
get out of the way of him.
But
So,
no, I'm hitting the ball well. We both hit the ball really well at the range today. But yeah, I think for sure not knowing some of the stuff is going to be not knowing how far the ball is going to travel and how it's going to react and some different things. I'll definitely have a learning curve going out there
there is going to
tomorrow.
be a learning curve, and with respect to the golf course, I've never played this course
Hmm.
either, so I don't have any knowledge to be able to give you because I've just never played it before. But any of these courses here at the PGA West facility, I've got enough experience at it anyway to.
We have a few tee times here next week. I believe we're playing Monday, Wednesday next week here on property. So we'll have 2 rounds here on property next week. And then, yeah, we're just kind of playing it by ear from there. And obviously, we got to book the stadium course and get that in as well.
New York driver.
I believe the bar has a simulator. We found out one of the bars.
Yes,
So we
and
might
yeah,
go see if
we
we can
may
sit
end
on
up
and take some
doing that.
pictures and get some content there at the bar. And
We may
have you
end
guys
up
check that
doing
out.
that.
I'm actually kind of excited for that to go out and have dinner one night Maybe one of the nights we're out on the golf course, we'll go out there and hang out and have a good time. So,
Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
we'll dog
Joseph,
days this year.
I'm telling you, if we hit the lottery, this is how we're gonna go out. I'm telling you.
I'm here for it. Let's do it.
We hit the lot and we've got some more golf here on the left-hand side. Beautiful looking view. Look at that's a stunning view, Joseph.
Like just standing here on the tee box.
Look at that. That is just unbelievably beautiful.
That's golf heaven right there.
And by the way, this is the beginning of June and we are in the desert.
Mhm.
It is over. I'm looking at the temperature gauge here. It's telling me it's 107 is what this is telling me here.
That was the listed high for today. We are the idiots out at the heat of the day.
And look how green the grass is.
Yeah. So shout out to the grounds crew.
I
We're
mean,
doing a lot
no,
of shout outs. We sound like those guys.
but that's not us. But no, we just, look, those guys that are out there, we saw the grounds crew, and by the way,
We appreciate
everything they're doing, having been in that field at one point in time, I'll tell you, it's not an easy job. Specifically, if you're, subjected to the UV rays,
107.
that's just kind of
Well,
insanity
watch
at
out.
times. Yeah, I see.
But yeah, so those guys were out. They actually put in, you were talking to me yesterday, they put fertilizer down and
Yeah.
they've been watering. So it looks absolutely gorgeous. It
Yeah.
greened up overnight. We went out for our coffee and it looks
Look totally different,
totally
than
different from
than
the
the
day
day
before,
before.
so.
That was unreal, unreal. But no, it's hit the lottery. This is the way
Here's the
we're going to
Weiss
go
golf.
out.
Here's the Weiss golf course here.
Yep, wise golf.
My daughter said she wanted to see palm trees. So here you go, bud. There are your palm trees.
It is absolutely beautiful here. Oh, that breeze feels good,
Mhm.
actually. I
But yeah,
do.
I mean, there's nothing else to say. I mean, it's day
No,
2. We're
it's
relaxed. We feel like
trying-
we've had the perfect day. We haven't really planned much out. We're kind of just winging it here. We kind of said from the beginning we were going to come out and live like locals and try to wing it as much as we can and just
We're-
go
we're
about the
doing
dates,
that.
and that's what we're doing. So we got in last night, or I got in last night. You were still recovering, and I was obviously exhausted. So we played it kind of
we
low key last night,
very key.
and then we got some stuff accomplished today that we wanted to get done, and got up running around a little bit, and yeah, feeling good. Needed to get out of the condo for a minute. We had a nice lunch and
We sound like two retirees. We
Gosh,
got out of the condo and here we are just riding around.
just
in a
riding
golf
around in the
cart.
golf cart, having just a wonderful afternoon. But that's, I guess,
So I'm trying to drive over, not trying, but by the way, this is a stunning house here on the left-hand side. That's
It's
of all,
beautiful.
that's just stunning to me. I love that. Now, my wife and I, we rented one of these homes over here on the left-hand side, and I can't remember if it was that one. It was not that one. It might be this one up here. I think it was this one. I think it was this one right here on the left. I'm positive it was that one. And yeah, it was wonderful on the inside. I had a pool in the back. It was unbelievable. But anyway, or not trying to, we will be driving over to the stadium course and show you some of the views from there. We will be able to see the Alcatraz.
Mhm.
We will be able to see 18, and it'll give you a different appreciation for the finishing hole there at the Amex. If you've never played the stadium course, it's a pretty decent. It's a poke. It's a poke over that
I
water.
can't
I'm
wait to
telling
hit
you.
it. I'm just stoked.
It's a poke, and you got to pick your line, and it's how much of that lake do you want to chew off is really what
None
it
of
is.
it. None of it. Can I just walk it over?
Hey, I'm okay with dropping the ball right in the middle of the fairway and playing from there. I have not a problem with that. I'm thinking I should have turned, and I think the turn is up here if I remember. Yeah, we got to go around this little curve here. I forgot where we were at, Joseph.
But yeah, we've been riding around. There's a nice breeze. Like I said, it's you hear people talk all the time. It's a little bit different than the East Coast. It's a different kind of hot. It's a different kind of heat.
You don't know how to explain it other than it's a little drier.
Yeah.
It's not much humidity in the air at all. It feels good. I
Yeah.
mean, if if you happen to be a cat owner or
It's
a
a nice
dog
sweat.
owner, it's one of those, heats that you feel like you just want to
Lay in the sun.
kind of lay in the sun. So we're going to turn left here, and this is going to be the Nicholas Tournament course that we're going to be coming upon here. And I'm looking to see what almost went, but it did not. Just looking to see what I can't remember the whole numbers here, Joseph. I want to say this is going to be number 4 on the left-hand side, 5 on the right. This is a beautiful hole on the left-hand side, by the way. Beautiful hole. Little
Course is
breezy out here.
just so amazing.
This is a wonderful, wonderful community. They do have their own security folks, and set of rules that you got to live and
Mhm.
abide by. And it's what road was that?
It's strict, but it's very quiet.
No, it is strict.
But it's fair.
and
And
it's
it's
fair.
understandable. You understand
it's
why.
fair. You're in a golf course community. You're not gonna wanna have a whole bunch of loud music
Mhm.
playing and blaring. God, I sound like my father and my grandfather. "I don't get off my lawn,"
Uh,
type of thing, but it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. Yeah, where we're at, we're coming up where we need to go.
Wonderful.
Once I see Pete die drive,
Head back into the mountains here.
it's just everywhere you look, there's a view.
Mhm.
And on the golf course, Joe, it's so much different. If you think this view here, just in the community on the street, is good, wait until it's an unobstructed view on the golf course.
Correct. Just love it.
Trimming the palm trees here on the left.
We've seen all kinds of stuff. It's been amazing. We've seen fruit trees. We've seen fallen fruit. We've seen,
Oh yeah.
oh my gosh, we were drinking coffee this morning. A hummingbird flew by,
Yes.
just out of nowhere, just drinking my coffee, hanging out. It's been great. Already been great.
They do a good job with maintaining the grounds, the property everywhere. Sunblock, Joe. We're gonna need sunblock.
Yes, we definitely need some sunscreen. It's in the bag.
We need sunscreen.
Others are here in one piece. I was wondering. We were always worried about that. I was always worried about that.
Yeah, I totally get that. Oh, we're going to turn left here, Joe. Careful here. We got
Yep.
the dip. Dip, dip, dip. Let's see where we're at here.
But this has been the last 2 days. Like I said, we've just been kind of driving around, scoping everything out, checking everything out. I mean, as you can see, these courses are just incredibly maintained. Again, this is their off season.
It is.
It's hot right now. It's the
Oh,
grasses are
yes.
definitely
Number one is over here. TB, this is the stadium course. Hole number one is to the left. Number eight here on the right hand side coming towards us. Number two is on the other side going out. And number nine is the one that is on the left hand side going out towards the pond there. And again, keep in mind 1986 when Pete Dye built this golf course. I'm going to drive up here to where you can see the tee box on the left-hand side. And I want you to take a look at that line, that sight line that you got from the tee box here. And the tee, we're going to be looking at the tee box, the far back one here that the pros are using.
we're not pros.
We're not pros by any means, but I want you to take a look at that. How much of that do you chew off to get into the middle of that fairway? And in
None of it.
1986, they had persimmon drivers that they
Mhm.
were using. Okay. So think about that. Balata balls, persimmon drivers,
Mm.
and the technology has changed where you and I can actually make that.
We can play the
Now
same
we can
tees.
play the
Yeah,
same
we have the
tees if we
distance.
want to,
We'll
but the reality
Mhm.
is that think about that with a
Mhm.
persimmon driver. That's difficult.
Mhm.
That's difficult. I get why they call this at the time the world's toughest golf course. By the way, we are in a very ritzy part of the neighborhood here, my friend.
I almost feel like I don't belong.
I do too. And I'm trying to remember which way we go. I think it's to the left is where we want to go, is it not?
I think that's where we went last night.
Yeah, I think it's the left we want to go.
But just an incredible drive just to come out and do this. Like you said, we don't have much else to do today. We were sitting around. Obviously, it's hot out, but we could come out for half an hour,
Yeah.
feel the breeze, ride around a little bit, bring the water with us, and just enjoy it. It's just so pretty. It's so quiet.
It's a different way of life. I mean, I don't want to say this is how the other half. Well, this is how the other
Yeah.
half live. To be honest with you, and you'll take notice that there's not a lot of people here. Living. Or, there are full time residents here. Don't
Mhm.
get me wrong, but there's not a lot of people here because it's again June. We're
Yeah.
in the desert. And a lot of these people are utilizing these homes as vacation homes,
Mhm.
a second home, not necessarily as their main residence. But my God, look at these places. Just unbelievable. Try to do this.
Hey,
Hey,
look at
look at
you.
that. I've learned after a little while.
Just so much fun. I mean, it's been great. We were getting the itch last night. We were driving around last night. I think it was closer, probably five or six last night. We were driving through.
Hmm.
We just got the itch. We were just ready. The courses look great. They're so beautiful, and we just wish we had the clubs and could hop on and play. But got to hit some balls today. Got a
Yep.
little bit of that energy out. We feel good, and just makes tomorrow even more exciting. It's just been great so far leading up to that. And I think that's we're really just ready to kind of get going now.
The giddiness is done. We're here. It's when you're not here, you want to be here. And it's that trying to that whole thing with you know trying to quiet brain
Mhm.
and the mind. I know how my ADHD runs,
Mhm.
and gosh, if you don't control it, it'll take over anyway. But We are here still at the stadium course. We are coming up to Alcatraz, number 17 here on the right-hand side. You can see the island green there, my friend. And yeah, it's a nice little hole there.
So excited.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Let's see here. You can see a little bit of
The
San
tee box.
Andreas there on 16, right behind the tee box there on 17. It's amazing.
I'm so excited.
I can't wait. I cannot wait. Now we're gonna circle around to get over here on the left hand side so we can see the finishing hole as well as number 10
Just a
coming
great
out on the
drive down the
backside.
driveway here.
Yes. Yes, there's one of the gates to the development is here in front of us. 18 here on the left-hand side. Vehicle coming behind us. For those of you who are looking at us in 360, you'll see the same white vehicle coming up on me. We are trying to utilize the rules of the road as best as we can. Oh, Joe, do we drive through the water? Oh, that felt good. That felt good.
Just a quiet little spritz.
That was all I needed. That was all I needed.
So circling back around, you guys are going to see we're coming up on 10 and 18 here. And again, there's just nothing to say. It's just gorgeous. It's just stunning. It's just gorgeous. It's pretty pretty.
Pictures do not do this place justice.
Mhm.
You must see it with your own eyes
Yep.
to appreciate it or have a better appreciation. So the tee box, you can see the tee box here on my right hand side, and look at that. I mean, pick a line. Pick a line.
Mhm.
You have to pick a line
And
and
we
be
will.
committed.
And we will.
10 is not easy either, my
Nope.
friend. Get the T-ball where it needs to be, but you're going over water. It's visual.
For sure.
Everything is visual with Pete Dye, and you're going to see it.
And you guys will too.
It's a trickster type of golf course. He was fair in his
Mhm.
design too. There's always an out,
Yeah,
and
there's always that argument, but I agree too. There's always an out. There's a place to play to. There's a safe spot.
there's
And
always an out.
he always gets a bad rap. But again, he gives you something. You might not like it, but he gives it to
He
you.
gives it to you. You've got options. You've got options. And we're just gonna head back the same way we came, my friend. And
And I guess at this point,
I can tell you I'm exhausted. I'm hot. I am wearing my new hat, my
mhm,
new Titleist
love it.
hat.
It's
This is
wonderful.
my keep the UVs off my
Mhm.
body so I don't develop cancer hat. And yeah, it's I never thought I'd wear a hat like this, but I will tell you, having been in now playing golf in Panama for a couple of months, I will tell you that these hats are necessary.
For sure.
Specifically, the older you get, the more I don't know about you, but I'm more concerned about that type of thing.
I'm old. I am too.
So,
I said it.
hey, look, it's inevitable. At some point in time, we're all going to be there. It's just a matter of when. But
Yeah.
no, this is just, I mean, just look. I mean, I don't even know how to describe the place.
But
So when I did describe this place to you originally, does what I was describing come close to
yeah,
what
I
you're
mean, absolutely.
experiencing and
But it's like
seeing?
you said. I mean, it's so hard to describe or give it justice because it's so much. It's completely different than what we're used to on the East Coast. We don't have deserts like this, or at least not that I've been to. So yeah, that's I compared it to the closest thing I could, which was trips to Myrtle Beach.
Yeah,
But again, it's still completely different than that. I mean, the development itself, as you see as we're driving through, it's just absolutely it's huge, ginormous, and it's all around golf. I think that's the biggest thing. Everything has been planned and everything is set up around golf and the game of golf and living an active life out here. So, and I think that's really cool, and I've appreciated that. I'm ready to be active and play some golf myself. Darn it, I think I'm getting the itch again.
we are getting the itch. I know it set in as
I
soon
might
as
need
I
a nap.
landed.
I'm gonna need that though.
Well, yeah, that's definite.